What's up guys, welcome back to Brain Gains. I just got done with my leg workout and I'll be highlighting another exercise today, and that'll be the squat, probably the most basic leg exercise. No equipment needed, no weights needed, no bands, anything like that. Just like I did the push-up on Monday, which is probably the most basic chest exercise there is. Just want to do the basic body weight squat for today's video. Another disclaimer, or the same disclaimer, I don't have any formal education or training in kinesiology, biology, physical therapy, or personal trainer, any physical movement stuff, coaching, anything like that. So everything that I teach on here, on these videos, on this channel, is from my personal experience, from school, family, life, stuff like that. So always listen to your body, see how you respond to it, and take tips accordingly. So I'm going to cut over and I'll do the three things of talking about what muscles exercise works, proper form, and then examples. So I'll catch y'all in a few seconds. What's up guys, we're back. To start off with, regular body weight squats. They work your glutes, which are your butt muscles, your quads in the front, hamstrings in the back, and calves also in the back. So that's the basic, the lower body muscles, pretty much every single one, including I guess your tendons and all that stuff. I don't know all the names of all that stuff. Like I said, I don't have any education in this, so I don't really have any need to know every single thing about your legs. But this exercise is good because it targets pretty much everything from the waist down. So as far as form goes, it depends on what you want to work. But for today, I'm just going to do a basic body weight squat, and for that, I'm going to have my legs a bit wider than shoulder width. If you're doing it with weight or even without weight, usually the further apart your legs are to a certain point, the easier the exercise is. If you're doing them really close, it's hard to keep your balance, and when you go down, it's hard to keep your balance past probably about a bit above parallel, depending on how flexible you are. But when you get wider, that allows you to go down further, and don't have any problems with that. For most people, 90 degrees, going around there is fine coming back up. I prefer to go past 90 just because my knees allow it, but if your knees are bad, I wouldn't recommend it. So feet apart, don't be leaning forward, don't be leaning back. Keep your back nice and neutral so that when you go down, your back is mostly upright. Your body, when you do squat, you want to lean your back forward. Don't fight that completely, because if you do, you won't be able to go down all the way. So your back will curl forward to accommodate for the fact that you're squatting down. It's something natural. Don't fight it, but don't curl too far forward. Just go to where it pushes you naturally. You will be probably around where your armpits are in line with your knees. That's for me. I'm taller, so it might change for you if you're shorter. But form is pretty easy. Feet apart, back straight, go down and come back up. For me, a big thing is not to go down and bounce back up like that. You want to go down, come up. Go down, come up. Even if you're down there for, a tenth of a second, as long as you're killing your, momentum, when you get down here and coming back up, that's good because you're not cheating, you're not just bouncing through it. It also puts a lot of strain on your tendons because you're stretching them a lot more and using that energy to come back up. So, that can injure you in the future if you do it wrong or don't stretch beforehand. So that's pretty much the basics. A few slow reps, I guess, I can show y'all, and then quicker, like I was just showing y'all. So, as you go down, your back wants to lean forward. Don't fight that too much. Come up. One thing also, another tip, keep your chin up. And I also taught to look up, and that keeps your spine kind of in line. And then, because if you start looking down at the ground, you kind of curl your neck and then curl your back forward. So something to help, especially if you're starting out, look up, because it keeps your back straight and it keeps you more upright. So to repeat real quick, legs apart, depending on how easy you want the exercise to be. You can still have them apart and still go all the way down. Like have them closer together, still go all the way down, but it won't be as easy. And if you add weight to it, the further your legs are apart, the more weight you can do, the easier it is. So legs apart, chest vertical, and chin up to keep your spine. And then come down and come up. Down, up. In a full regular speed. And that's pretty much it. It's very basic. You know, start out with 10, 20, 30, however many you can do, and slowly work your way up. The nice thing about spreading your feet out like this is that it's very easy to transition from regular squat into doing a pause squat where you wait here. When your legs are closer together, it's not as easy, but it can still be done. So just keep that in mind. And like usual, if you have any questions or anything, put them down in the comments. Wear y'all's mask when you go outside with COVID still happening right now. If you like the video, really appreciate it. If you subscribe to the channel, also really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on next time's audios.